It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Here is Cam Little, ready to get this thing started. And off we go here on EA Sports. Here's Ladd McConkey to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Motion man set right. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. They'll get a new set of downs. It's a gain of 19. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. His pass caught. It's Chigokonkwo. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. He won't gain a lot of traction there. Down only to the 24. Second down and 8. From the gun, here's Stroud. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. They'll motion over Metcalf. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And he will take this one across into the end zone. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Blues. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's 1st possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
"7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have... Offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's going to have the first down and more. That's a gain of 18 yards.
I love the call here on 3rd and inches. Everyone, when they're looking at the running back, is anticipating you handing him the ball. He can get lost sometimes in the passing game and in the structure of the concept. In this case, the quarterback's able to find him open, and he's able to move the chains.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Stroud. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Blues. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, Mike, we say we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They send him right out of the slot. The defense all over the little quick pass attempt, and they run him down for no gain on that one.
Well, you can tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. It was Cam Taylor-Britt with the tackle.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 10.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Colts about set to punt. Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards. A first down throw for Jackson.
So there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
So after one, 14-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Putting the tight end in motion. On play action, here's Jackson. Now he'll air one out, and that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That's going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with 1st and goal.
So the big play gets him down close, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he'd be shoved backwards a little bit.
2nd and goal this close to the end zone. It makes sense, Mike, to keep the ball on the ground, but what you're not planning for is that you suffer a loss. So give credit to this defense. They've now changed the entire equation. It's 3rd and goal, but they're not so close anymore.
And that ball incomplete over the middle. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And now 3rd and goal coming up.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
3rd and goal. They'll run. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Touchdown, Blues. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Now the try here for the point after. He's got it. And the Blues will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. First and 10. On the ground, this is right. He'll bring this up to the 22. Kirby Joseph there to make the play. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Off the play fake, Jackson. The second down throw is incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. They need to say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Jackson from the gun on third down. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
That's a really good effort on third down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
The Colts about to kick this one away. Now how about this? It's a fake. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. They'll go play action with Stroud. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
On second down, Stroud. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Stroud to throw. And that is incomplete.
Ever so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10. at the 16-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
It is 3rd and 10. Jackson now. Here's a screen coming for Wright. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
First down and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. A gain there of 10 yards. And that will be a 1st down. They'll motion over Metcalf. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Metcalf left side, he's got it. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. And he will get into the end zone. Chig Okonkwo. Touchdown, Blues. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. A carry here for Wright. And he'll manage to get to the 33. It was Cam Taylor-Britt with the tackle.
A 3-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now, faking the give. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. He's going to take a shot down the field. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked up by Terrion Arnold. So, we've reached halftime in a game that is all but over here at the break. And we'll send you about a mile north of here to our studios in the Creative Village. Standing by, the coach with our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A give here to Wright. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Taken down by Nakobe Dean. A gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Up the middle they go. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this 2nd half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Stroud. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback.
Big opening up the middle. The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, Blues. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Wright. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Javon Bullard there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. But he'll gather it back in. A gain of 11 on that one. That's good for a Colts first down.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. Quick throw out wide. It's caught.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Here's 2nd and 6. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And the Blues will have great field position right around midfield.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. The ball comes out. The Colts have got it. Oh, big hole left side. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts will get just a bit closer. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. On the return is McConkey. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
First down and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On play action, Stroud. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion.
A second down throw for Stroud. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted.
So this was a great stress test for this defense, Mike. Everybody prepares to defend a quarterback from within the pocket. But how do you defend that quarterback when he breaks the pocket? In this case, watch everybody flow. Everybody stays with the play and maintains their assignment. They get rewarded for a chance at the interception, and he comes through with the pick.
Jackson now to throw on first down. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A first down throw for Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Jackson looking to throw. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Wright out of the backfield. And third down coming up.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
No, we changed it.
On third down, Jackson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Again, it's Jackson. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. And he'll take this down to about the 7. Now, someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. Jackson now on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Harrison Jr. A gain of 9. It's fourth down.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
On 2nd down, Stroud. Complete, Metcalf with the grab. Get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. A big play after being backed up. It's a gain of 43 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
They'll motion over Metcalf. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Blues. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, Jackson. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Just seems like the quarterback and the wide receiver just aren't quite on the same page. That's a throw we've seen them make time and time again throughout the year. And on this one, just a little bit off.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. And a good run there on 2nd down. A pickup of 7. It'll bring up 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Jackson out of the pistol. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll put a receiver in motion right. They'll run with right. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
With this guy's athleticism, Mike, you can see why they love getting him out into open space. And the toss is one of the quickest and easiest ways to do it. And anytime his guys on the outside hit their blocks and spring them, he can get to the second level in a hurry.
Pistol formation with Jackson. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most. And I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
And the pistol, Jackson ready. That's caught by Harrison right side. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. That's going to be pulled in by Wright. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack. You certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back. Let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
On first down, it's Stroud. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off. But not this group. They continue to throw the...
And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So it's a win for our visitors. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.